Oh, I've awoken a kitten. Oh, she's not interested in me. That's depressing. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Today is the day I get my first COVID vaccine. I'm as excited as one can be for a vaccination, you know, considering I have a big needle phobia. I can only really be so excited, but I am really looking forward to getting my first dose because honestly I feel like I've been not comfortable with everything opening up being unvaccinated because, you know, it's kind of shifted from being concerned about other people to being more concerned about myself because everyone else is getting vaccinated. And I don't know, I have a weak enough immune system to be paranoid, and yeah, I just feel like once I get this vaccine I'm gonna start feeling more confident going out and about and doing things, and life will start to feel much better and much more back to normal, which would be great. I am slightly concerned because there are a couple of things that I don't know if they're gonna go wrong or not yet. There's a chance, oh dear, there's a chance that I might not be let in. That's concerning. So on the NHS website it says the only thing you need to bring is a mask and your booking reference number. I don't have a booking reference number. I was sent a text with a link to like a private NHS link basically that let me book directly at my local vaccination centre rather than through the NHS website. Well, it's a third-party NHS website. There is no booking reference number in that. Every time I log into it, it gives me the date, the time, and where I need to go, but it doesn't give me a reference number. And that's all there's there. That's all that's there. There's nothing there. So that's pretty worrying. I'm also concerned because I haven't booked my second dose yet. So once I booked my first dose, it then said, we'll get in touch soon about booking your second dose. But if you remember back in, I think it was February or March, when Chris's dad got his first vaccine, he only booked his first one because he couldn't book his second vaccine locally. And so he showed up to get his first vaccine and they turned him away at the door because he hadn't booked his second one yet, which really stupid. I don't know what was going through the person at the door's heads. Apparently it wasn't just him as well, there were a bunch of other people who did the same thing. They turned them away because they didn't have their second dose booked yet. I had no option to book my second dose yet. I was told I was going to get put in touch closer to the time. Yeah, so I've got nothing. So that's another reason why I might get turned away at the door. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Theoretically it should be fine because, I mean, if I booked it directly through this site and it didn't offer me these things, then they must not be that important anymore. Maybe the system has changed. And then also when Chris went to go get his vaccine last week, they didn't ask for his booking reference number, they only asked for his name, his date of birth, and what like time slot he booked. And I think when Chris's dad eventually got his first dose, the only thing they asked for was his NHS number, which I got a letter a couple of days after I booked my vaccine from the NHS saying go book your vaccine, and that had my NHS number on it. So I do have my NHS number, worst comes to worst. But yeah, I'm kind of just a bit like, oh, I don't know. I've done everything on my end, basically. I don't have a booking reference number, but I was never given one, and I didn't book my second dose because I wasn't given the option to. So it's not exactly my fault. Anyway, right now, that alarm that went off a second ago was for me to put on my Emla cream, my numbing agent, because I hate needles, and yeah, I don't want to feel it. So this is the one I've already opened. Which one have I already opened? This one. Theoretically that should be enough. Might have to open the other one as well because I think there's only a teeny bit left in that one. We'll see how I go. But yeah, this is just a numbing agent. So I'm putting it on 2 hours before because I plan on going out an hour before, because I also want to double this trip up with a trip to the bank, because I have a cheque that I got for my birthday back in March, and because obviously because of lockdown. I've just not gone to town to cash it, and I know I'm gonna forget if I don't do it soon. So I'm going in early, so I'm putting the Emla cream on early, just to make sure that it's on, and also because I want to test whether it works better if you leave it on for longer. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does. They say to leave it on for up to an hour before you need to get stabbed. For the past couple of months I've had a blood test like once a month for the past couple of months, and I have used the Emla cream and it's worked because I can feel that it's worked, but I can still feel the needle. I don't know whether that's just because this part of your arm is so much more sensitive because it's much less skin, or because it's your elbow and the cling film that you have to wrap around it afterwards doesn't really stay on very securely because you're constantly moving. I'm gonna put it on 2 hours before, just in case, and I'm going to basically just have cling film wrapped around my arm for 2 hours. It should be fine. I think I've done everything I need to get done this morning. I've done the laundry, I've done my face, I've done everything else, so hopefully I won't have to lift my arm too high, essentially, is my only thing. So let's start squeezing this out. Now I don't know how much I've got left in here. I don't know if it will be enough. They say to put 2 grams on, so I don't know if this is 2 grams or not. But we shall see. I want to try and finish up this tube. Right, I think that's all I'm going to manage to get out. Let's rub that in. Oh hey slippers, now is the worst possible time for you to jump on me for a cuddle, so don't do it please. I don't know how big of an area to do really. How far could they stab? I don't think it would be past that point. I don't think it would be on my shoulder. So I could probably go a bit lower. It's probably more, I think I've covered the general area that they would stab, right? Oh hey you. I just realised my sister's in the shower and I need to wash this cream off my hands before my fingers start to go numb. Didn't grab any tissue either. I'm not doing very well, am I? There's a piece of paper I'm going to throw away there. I might use that. You know memento. I need to get out the cling film. There's quite a bit of cling film. I probably won't need that much. Right. This is very difficult to do on yourself. I'm not going to lie. Splat. Uh-huh. Can you help me please?
Yeah.
I'm back. Not from my vaccine, from helping my dad. I'm cling filmed up. I'm gonna wear a cardigan over this because it's, I don't know, it's gotten brighter. It was very grey and drizzly this morning, but the sun's come out a little bit. I don't know if it's actually warmer. Where's my phone? Is it actually warmer today? No. It's like 15 degrees going up to 16 degrees. So it's like it's relatively mild, but definitely not what I would describe as warm. That's pretty much my only plan for today. Go to the bank, sort out that check, get my vaccine, and then I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day. So I'm going to chill out now until it is time for me to go get my vaccine. Right, I'm just putting on my shoes, getting ready to head out to go get my first vaccine. I was going to try and vlog it, but apparently they're being very iffy about cameras being around the venue. I don't really know why. Chris tried to take a picture of his dad after his vaccine or before his vaccine or something, and the security guy was like really iffy about it apparently. And yeah, I've not actually seen really any pictures from inside a UK vaccination centre, so I'm guessing they're being very strict about it because it's a government operation. So yeah, I'm not going to take you guys out with me, so I will see you guys probably when I get back. Feeling okay. Cling film's still very much attached. Feeling okay, I think, right now. I think I'm feeling okay. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, slippers. When I come back, I will be COVID vaccinated. And then we can have a big cuddle all afternoon. How's that sound? That reminds me, actually, I need to go grab a snack. Because I'm going over lunchtime and I don't want to feel lightheaded after my vaccine. Oh hey, it's me. I know it doesn't look like I've actually left my bedroom today, but I promise you, I've just been to town for the first time since before Christmas, apparently. I know this because the check that I was cashing wasn't from my birthday like I thought it was from Christmas. Do you want to see my vaccine? Do you want to see it slips? Look at what I got. Eh. Yay! I'm stabbed. Got my vaccine. I arrived a little earlier than I thought I would. I thought there was going to be a bit more of a queue to the bank. I ended up stopping to have a snack before I went in because I was like, I'm starting to feel hungry and I don't really want to have a vaccine when I'm lightheaded. So I stopped to snack, but there was nowhere quiet to pull out the camera, so I didn't. But yeah, it was a really nice, straightforward process. They didn't care that I hadn't booked my second vaccine. They didn't ask for my booking reference. I think it was because I booked through this third-party NHS thing. They asked for my name and my address is what they asked for. So everyone I know has been asked for different things. I was just asked for my name and address. Got my vaccine, my nurse was very lovely, and then had to sit and wait 15 minutes, which was really weird. It was weird seeing that particular place all like jazzed up for a vaccine centre. Jazzed up is not the right term of phrase. You know what I mean. It's weird seeing it decked out as a vaccination centre rather than as what it normally is. I felt fine afterwards. I do feel slightly bruised already, which is always fun, but I'm a very fragile dainty flower, so that was always going to happen. I didn't feel the vaccine either. The emblem cream definitely worked better this time. I wouldn't say I didn't feel anything because I feel like that's unrealistic, but it did just feel like someone grazing their nail or something against your skin. It tickled more than it hurt. It felt like they were about to stop putting pressure on it, then they were just like, oh, it's done. I was like, oh. So it feels like it's about to be painful and then it's over. So that's the only way I could describe it. I don't know how else to describe emblem cream. So it doesn't completely mask everything, but you can't really feel it. It's more of a mental thing for me, vaccines. Like, I've had vaccines and blood tests without emblem cream and I hate it, but like afterwards I'm fine. It's just to help me feel calm going into those kinds of situations is what it's there for me at least. Pretty stress-free, pretty drama-free. There was someone whisked away in a wheelchair while I was like waiting for 15 minutes. I didn't see what happened. I think he fainted a little bit and they put a screen around him and then he was whisked away in a wheelchair. And then my timer went off and I was like, okay, bye. I highly doubt that that's a normal occurrence though. I don't think it wasn't treated like it was a normal occurrence. Vaccine done. We'll see how I get on a bit later. Hello girl. Do you miss me? Oh, my laptop's freezing. Do you miss me? Yeah. So yeah, I'm now gonna cuddle my cat. I've got my lunch. And this is the rest of my day. On everything I need to get done. Why is this angle so terrifying? It's the shadows, it makes my eyes look terrifying. Sorry I couldn't vlog more, but I promise you I would have brought the camera in with me and asked to film the vaccine process had there been cameras allowed. Yeah. Lunchtime. Hey, you can't even see her properly in there, can you? Just a little ball. Let's hit you. Evening everybody, it is. Just gone 6:30, just been called down for dinner. I'm very sleepy. I can't tell whether it's a side effect of the vaccine or whether I've just been lounging in bed cuddling the cat all afternoon. Probably a combination of the two. I think the only side effect that Chris got from his vaccine was he felt really tired on the first day. So it's probably that. And then me lounging cuddling the cat hasn't helped. But yeah, I'm feeling perfectly fine other than that. I'm just, yeah, sleepy. Very, very sleepy. But it's been a really lovely afternoon just cuddling the cat, watching some Zoella, chilling. Chris came back briefly, but then he went out to hockey, so roller hockey night. It's been a pretty bog standard nothing afternoon. I did what I needed to get done this morning, and now I'm like, don't need to get nothing done no more for today. gonna chill, gonna sleep, gonna cuddle this one. Pretty busy morning, followed by a very, very nothing afternoon. And now I'm going to go have some dinner. You wanna stay here? Okay, you stay here. So cute. Right. Good evening, everybody. It is... Sorry, I went blurry and I pulled a face and then it came too much quicker than I thought it was going to. It's coming up to 9. I am going to start getting ready for bed, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I promise Chris has returned. He came back from roller hockey, immediately got in the shower, and then was invited to his family friends to watch the football. So he's currently there. I was invited, but I mean, I'm feeling really tired, which again, I don't know whether it's a vaccine side effect or whether it's just me being groggy. Probably a bit of both. But I also just don't like the football. I just don't care about the Euros. I'm like maybe 5% more interested in it than regular football year round. And I'm only interested in regular football year round because I normally place bets on it and I'm interested in it for the sake of winning money. Not because I actually like watching it. I just don't like watching football. I don't find it very exciting. But yeah, it's been a very good day. I officially had my first vaccine. I didn't really give anything for myself to do today. Mainly because my project, like I said, is basically finished. But also because I was like, I didn't know how I was going to be after my vaccine. But I've been absolutely fine, and I've enjoyed taking a day to kind of focus on sorting that out, because in case it wasn't clear in the beginning of this video, I'm really not a vaccine person, I'm not a needle person, and it's entirely in my head. I know it's entirely in my head, but I get very worked up about having them. I'm usually fine right up until it's about to start happening, and then I panic, which did happen today, but subtly. I was cool and calm and collected on the outside. Everyone should go book their first vaccine. In the UK it is now everyone 18 and up, so every adult can officially go get their first vaccine now. If you book on the NHS website, there are some places as well, in my local area at least, I think you have to check your local area, but in my local area you can do walk-ins now. If you're over a certain age and have received a certain type of whichever vaccine you've got, you need to make sure that the walk-ins are available for that type of vaccine. But you walk in and you don't have to book or anything to get either your first dose or your second dose if the appropriate amount of time has passed. Definitely go get your vaccine. It's important. The more people who are vaccinated, the more we can get things back to normal quicker. And I think we all need that at this stage. Don't be selfish. Care about your community. Get a vaccine. I got Pfizer. I feel like I haven't mentioned that yet. I got the Pfizer vaccine, so did Chris. I actually only learnt the other day that you can't, if you're under 30, I think it is, maybe it's under 40, you can't get the Oxford vaccine. You can only get Pfizer or... Do we have Moderna in the UK? I don't remember what ones we have and what ones we don't anymore. But yeah, I kind of knew I was going to get Pfizer. I mean, I don't have a favourite. Can you have a favourite? I guess people do. I'm feeling okay. I don't feel anything other than a bit sleepy. And a little bit of a bruised arm. I've kept my cotton pad on, although it has basically come off now, hasn't it? Where even was the stab? Do I see it? Can I see my stab wound? No, it does feel a bit bruised now though, I'm not gonna lie. I was fine all day and then I stretched and suddenly it really hurt. Like half an hour ago, it's really sad. But yeah, hopefully I will be all good for tomorrow. Let me just take this off now. It's just unnecessary. Do you see it? I've got a lot of freckles in that area, so it's probably really hard to tell. Anyways, yes, happy and vaccinated, exciting. Go get your vaccine if you haven't got yours yet, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See you nice slippers. Night night, gorgeous. Night.